Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Please enter the Gungeon. I should not be playing Gungeon right now, but I can't stay away. What are we doing? Dude, sure, we got rainbow runs, we got the paradox, we got gunslinger, etc, etc. But for now, I'm beating that drum, and the drum is punch out, punch out, punch out, punch out. Look, it has been like 4 hours since I recorded the last Gungeon episode. In the interim period, I've been recording, various other games that maybe are a little bit more arithmetic-oriented. It's nice to get back to something a little bit more my speed. Where if you make one mathematical mistake, hey, it's not necessarily gonna screw 35 minutes of progress. Anyway. Enough about my MCATs. No, I was playing Slay the Spire. I'm happy to be back. Yo, don't open it yet. We got the blood of Austin coursing through our veins. Do you hear it? Rue. 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 A heart. Probably the worst drop we could have asked for there. Do we actually want a gun force on this floor? Yeah, I think with the Molotov, if we don't get Bullet King, I mean, even if we do, we should be flawlessing, but if we don't get Bullet King, we should be fine. Moreover, I've come to realize the real magic of gun forcing is not that you should be able to get the flawless even with your default gun. It's that even if you don't get the flawless, and this is an evolution for me, let me put it that way. You know what? Pray at the altar. Okay. 3 Guan stones, that's it. Not bad, and obviously like should have been doing it in the past, but also not altogether that great. Even if you don't get the flawless, and you would have gotten the flawless by opening the chest somehow, is probably just better to guarantee a gun from the boss for future prospects anyway. It blows my mind too to think about how far we've come to get to that point, but I honest to goodness believe that that's the truth. And my results today, I don't... Oh, you son of a gun. I don't want to say they speak for themselves, and turns out I'm actually very happy we had that red heart drop. But they do kind of speak for themselves. Here. You know, we've... just be careful. No. Please move. Please don't shoot the water barrel. My book friend. No! Okay, I was actually scared. You know, we've screwed up our flawlesses a few times here, and yet still come out smelling like a rose. Why are we smelling like a rose? Well, because I took a shower today, and I got this decent, you know, it's not like I would not describe it as a nice soap necessarily, but I mean, it's from the grocery store. It's got a little goat milk in it. I don't know how much that's actually advantageous from a skin nourishing standpoint, but when you put it on, there's almost like a little placebo effect, and you're like, ooh, that's like just a little creamier than Irish Springs. I'm gonna open it. Okay, so we got lucky. I made a choice, and you know, life's about choices. We're still gonna get a gun from the boss, but we're lucky to be in that position. Moreover, we got super lucky, because even though it's a cursed item, I think katana bullets are really good. Now, unfortunately, Bullet King is the only enemy, the only boss, I should say, that is immune to our molly. I wouldn't guarantee a flawless here. Do we have to use bullets to get katana bullets to work? It's like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I was like, maybe I'm using shells, so katana bullets don't work. But basically, when these hit, there should be a chance that they keep hitting. I don't know if I've seen that happen yet. Maybe it doesn't work with your starting gun, and it doesn't work with shells. Look, I'm just here to tell you, at some point, you're going to see the efficacy of this item, and you're going to be like, okay, it was worth it. There we see. Maybe it only works on lethal? No, that doesn't make sense. So, our gun forcing was just horrible. Oh, it worked on that one. But, truth be told, all things considered, well, you know what? I did kind of screw it up doubly now because we can't go down to the oubliette. Really? That's okay. I'm happy with the katana bullets, honestly. I don't think Cold 45 is that good. Let's open up this brown chest. We'd love it to be a gun, I think. That's 2 times in a row we've kind of screwed up our oubliette. And actually, like... Okay, turns out we could have gone to the oubliette. Moreover, this is a dangerous situation because it's very unlikely we're going to be able to get the rat key. We got to get like 90 casings. The only other thing I could think of is like, maybe you could buy a blank. And then, whatever. We're going down. We'll try to make it work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we made some honest mistakes there, at least. I actually think that Gamma Ray is like, we can use it as a room clearer on this floor. Rest assured, this is not me making an excuse to not go to the oubliette. Because the oubliette is like, oh dude, it works on beams. The oubliette is like definitely basically what we have to do to fight the rat. In order to have the acceptable amount of casings. And like, you know, punch out, I love. And moreover, we need some practice with. So we'll play, I mean, I'm really going to do my darndest to play perfectly. My casings. Might be able to get... I don't even know if I'd say it's getting lucky. That might be disingenuous, but... I think it's gonna be close. People, whenever I play Gungeon on stream, they always act like getting to the rat is like a foregone conclusion. But even talking to Austin and Corey, I have no idea what the purple is, by the way. Even talking to Austin and Corey, they're like, the rat is really fun, but sometimes you literally just get screwed on casings. Now, admittedly, this isn't really the case here. I kind of screwed myself on casings, but... Chat's always like, anytime you go into a shop, they're like, buy this! You're like, I don't know if I can afford this and still make it to the rat. They're like, it's only 100 and something casings. Okay, here's the thing. We, obviously we'll do this room. And hold on, what do we got? Cold 45 is our other gun. I think we're happy with where we stand. We'll do this room for casings. Again, I don't even remember what purple is. I think it's something to do with ruby bracelet, but maybe I'm incorrect. Please give me many casings. We can sell a lot of garbage to the junk salesman. Ruby bracelet. Highly sellable. Yeah, I saw the hit coming. Bummer. But at least we get to preserve our... well, what do we preserve? Good point. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get hit in the red hearts, I guess, is where I was going with that. So I'm preoccupied. We're actually in a much better spot than I anticipated. We only need like 30-something casings. It's actually looking increasingly likely. I don't really want to fight the boss. I mean, I don't know. Cold 45 might be acceptable. As far as boss killers go, I'm a little skeptical. Short and stout. Here is my cynicism. Here is my doubt. That was off the top. See, just because it's the end of the day, that don't mean not still fresh, commentarily speaking. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. More casings. I hunger for casings. It's not enough. Don't make me fight the second boss with just my starter pistol. I'm begging. I think this might be a rare situation where I tell you to please don't tell Austin what I'm about to do. Dude, I know the disappointment is gonna be palpable. I'm gonna get like a parental conversation. Did you really not gun force because you were afraid of the ammo conda? I can already hear it. Well, the thing is we have a chest that's already openable, so like, I mean, I feel like we should just open it to maximize our chances. Molotov versus ammo conda is probably pretty decent, to be fair. And now I'm back in the camp where I'm like, we're definitely not gonna have enough casings, dude. I don't know. It really, I think it's gonna come down to whatever the boss gives us. And if the boss doesn't give us enough to go to the rat fight, here's the thing. I'll own that. It's on me. I'll be a little annoyed because I mean, the only thing I purchased on this run was one single key. But really, it's not that I purchased the key that caused us problems. It's the fact that I didn't go to the oubliette because I didn't think we'd have enough keys. So this is the altar. So yeah, we need like at least 15 from the boss. You know what? Let's put our money where our mouth is. I'm ready. What do you got for me? Siren? Ammo conda. So I'm not going to use a bomb. You might be like, what is wrong with you? I think we owe it to you and to myself to use our blank. Did I say I'm not going to use a bomb? We're not going to use our blank because I think I owe it. I'm going to use one blank. I think I owe it to the system to try to use it to find the secret room on the shop. We checked for secret rooms in all the other likely situations. Life's, pardon me, it choked on my spit there. Life's a little too short in my opinion to spend your whole afternoon fishing for secret rooms in various locations. So I just go for the obvious. Still flawless them. Casings, my friend. Okay. 2 master rounds. Makes this pretty solid. But 108. Work with me. It's armor. You're a coward. You're a coward and a charlatan. Nod key. We're 7 casings shy. That's alright. We're going to be able to get there. I promise. God, you like Ruby Bracelet? How on earth did that happen? Okay, so I honestly forgot that we had the junk salesman, so we did get close enough. I wasn't trying to bury the lead there. Genie is a really good boss killer, and we do need keys, but I think we can still open these. Face Melter's a pretty good boss killer. And yeah, we need 1 key for the next floor. We're going to get enough to get it from the shop. It's the Infinity Gauntlet. It's armor every floor. That's pretty good, honestly. Nothing exceptional, maybe, but pretty good. Yeah. So next floor, we got drills. They're multiply. Okay, but we don't want drills. The drill is subpar, right? Let me see what we got. And drill. Stick with the shotgun, or maybe even the long-range weapon. It doesn't seem great, but it doesn't seem horrible. Hard to tell right now. We're looking for rat rooms. Keep that in mind. Okay, him. Oh, you're very lucky. Me getting him into his shots, though, makes me realize I think shotgun is where we want to be right now. Very dumb. Very dumb on my part. Shouldn't have stood there. Can't really afford to use blanks, but we shouldn't be putting ourselves in these dangerous positions to begin with. What? Strange. Still a little light on room clearers. We can always use face melter. It's maybe not the best room clearer in the game, but it's pretty okay. I'm telling you. If I said it once, I said it, well, about 3 times. It's a rat room. Okay. All you need is to defeat the rat. If you run spotty and you kill the rat, you don't even have to win punch out. You're probably going to be fine. Okay, so this is where you walk around. You're looking for big dust. Oh, already found. Wonderful news. You know, again, it's very much a tooting of my own horn. But I think we've been really improving ourselves in Gungeon. And if making it to the rat floor on this run didn't convince you, and, you know, beating the rat despite not having fantastic weapons on the last run didn't convince you, and unlocking the gunslinger didn't convince you, well then, you know what? Maybe you can't be convinced. But, we're starting to get the Gungeon, the strategy, the flowchart, etc., etc. We're starting to get it. How did I not get hit? So we do need to buy a key to use on the rat hatch. That's the #1 priority, bar none. Honestly, I don't think I mind fighting the... You know what? We should actually just fight the boss right away. Because we're not allowed to use blanks anyway. Sure, maybe we'll get like 15 blanks for doing the floor, but it's pretty unlikely. By doing this, it saves us the time of having to, you know, backtrack over and over. Shoulda used the blank, and then used the armor to find the rat floor, but whatever. Not a huge problem. Especially with the chamber gun, it doesn't bother me like at all. Because it's not like we're going to be stoked to use the drill in the future. But this... Anyway, what I was going to say is I don't want to speed through the runs, but it's just like a... Why would I go find where all the chests are before the boss if we don't want to open what the chests are to begin with because we're trying to gun force? And dude, genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub me the right way, honey. You're doing fantastic work. I do like the Corsair. I don't know if it's actually very good. But we'll roll it for a minute here. It shoots 1 bullet. The bullet is large. It does decent damage, and it bounces off the walls. I gotta say, I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's the Corsair bouncing. I gotta say, the fact that it's not killing enemies in like 3 direct shots is a real problem. I think that might make it more of a kind of a boss or larger enemy focused weapon. Tell ya, I feel like it was a race against time to see who could reload faster. Tell ya, I think not doing super well on this floor, but did flawless the first 2 floors, so that buys us a lot of time. I honestly think I'm overrating this phase of the chamber gun. That's okay, because I know that on the next floor, I mean, we have good boss killers to begin with. Like, particularly Genie is pretty hands-off, and when an enemy just stays in the same spot, it's pretty easy to hit them with Genie 3 times, get that punch. But, moreover, we get the cheese launcher. You gotta go for it. out of the room, the chamber gun. It's a bad hit there. Well, I'm glad I didn't wait. I'm glad I didn't use a blank and try to use armor instead, because I might have not had armor left. Pretty disappointing end to this floor. Excuse me, where is... Oh, I didn't pick it up. Alright, still need a key. Might as well look. This thing's very ammo efficient, no doubt about that. So, you have a key. Is that correct? You have a key. 3 keys. I think we open this chest. I do not like it, to be honest, but that's fine. I mean, before we make a big mistake, let's use a key right here. And knowing that this guy's going to give us a passive... Well, no. Let me rephrase. Knowing that our other chest has a passive and is only blue level, I think I'd rather see if you're going to give me a gun or a good, like, better than blue tier passive or active. Flak bullets. I think that's... You never know what you're going to get out of this one, but I'm reasonably pleased with that regardless. Junkin? It's been a long... Well, I'm not saying you gotta give me Junkin, I'm just saying it's been a long time. So, I think, you know, I actually like our odds on the rat fight. 2 flawlesses is more than enough. We got our patterns pretty good. Flak bullets, I don't know if that's going to help us too much with the genie situation, but with the chamber gun, we do have a cheese launcher. Cheese launcher is very strong, I believe, and I mean, cheese is just a great status effect to begin with. You know the deal. So it's up, right. Start there. Do you burn? You do not burn. Do you cheese? You don't appear to cheese. So I'll tell you what, this is a genie situation. And I think you don't sweat the genie ammo. This is great dodging here. Tough room. Good stuff, dude. Okay, up, right. This is an up. Next is a right. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Yep, bad dodge, and somehow we're not paying the price. Don't you split again. Okay, somehow didn't get hit. As the next step is a right. Really just gotta hit him. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yo. Okay. Up, right, up. This room, you could really deal with just the face melter. Don't get too overwhelmed. A lot of stuff happening on the screen. Flak bullets doing good work. Dude, honestly, made a pretty good case for just using this long term. You know what? Science is when you see evidence and you change your plan accordingly. I think we did a good job of that right there. I mean, cheese is good, but I actually think you might just want to go with the face melter. After all that. He's not getting hurt as quickly as I would like. And it's also very tough to follow. So I'm hoping Yo, this is a problem. Hoping cheese is a little bit more conducive. Did slow him at least. Okay, I don't think cheese is doing it. Oh, yikes. Stepped on a mouse trap. Very smart. Very wise play, young egg. Could have easily put yourself in a tight spot there. Why didn't you take genie ammo before? This is gonna come down to the freaking wire. It's okay, it's okay. Good dodges. Good. Solid dodges. Very strong work. That's fine. If you blanked it, you wouldn't have been hit. But you wouldn't have had as much time to do damage either. Help. Yep, that's fair. Okay, you're still going, huh? Oh. I take a lot of ownership for our loss here, but I do think we had a pretty bad assortment of guns for the boss fight, but we should have taken genie ammo. With full genie ammo, maybe we can make that one happen. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. We'll be back to try another rat fight. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It's our first big loss in a while. For now, though, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See you.